have hit a limit. I've been riding my bike a lot, going to the gym, stretching, working at the restaurant, and doing Uber. Yesterday, I did a ride to the airport, a couple rides in Coeur d'Alene. I think I might have eaten something bad because it really messed me up. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was like a bagged popcorn or something. A healthier popcorn, which is probably terrible for you because it's loaded with like sunflower oil and canola oil and hydrogenated fats, and that probably just ruined my whole system. But I went to bed at 6 p.m. basically, and then woke up at 7 a.m. this morning. That's only happened to me once before when I came back to Sandpoint, and that was because I had just basically driven from Tahoe to Boulder, Colorado, to then Idaho. So that was like 3 straight days of driving and eating terribly. So that one was understandable, but this one, that wasn't really expected. But I'm pretty sore today. But I still gotta get out there and keep making some money. I was told that maybe I need to see a life coach. I was also told that the world owes me nothing, and so I should stop complaining, which I happen to agree with. I need to probably stop all my complaining. This is kind of like my therapy. I get to talk to the camera, I get to express some of my emotions and feelings, because I don't have like a therapist or a life coach or really friends around to kind of vent to, and I don't think that's really fair to vent to friends anyways. But maybe I'm giving away too much in these videos. I need to cool it. Well, I haven't had a flat in a long time, but I don't think anything was saving my tube from that nail. So that was unavoidable. But that's what I get for riding on some of these bike paths. People just drop nails and just random crap on these paths. So it can really be hit or miss. Now, sometimes, if you've gone through trauma, the only answer is generally to get over it. Fill your time up with something else. Find something that takes your mind off of trauma, and then let time do the rest. Because a lot of this traumatic experiences I think that we've had, there's really no answer to it. And it seems that all the therapy, life coaching, even like distractions can only take you so far until you just have to buck up and get over it. And technically all the stuff that's happened to me way back in the day was such a long time ago that I really should just get over it. I mean, I've got so much stuff that's closer in my life, I suppose, from a divorce and having my child taken away is a lot more of a traumatic experience and also just being homeless so many times throughout my life and for so long. But that's all, I guess, at least self-inflicted on my own living circumstances. But I just don't see any other way other than trying to find some kind of rent controlled, but then you can't make that much money, which I definitely want to make more money. I don't know where I'm going with this. I suppose the end of what I'm trying to get to is I need to come up with something else to talk about other than woe is me content, or just stop making videos. Because even if this is kind of like my own therapy, making content, making videos, I feel like it kind of makes me look like an asshole in a way, and it's not doing myself any favors, other than just the feeling that I'm sharing somewhat of a life experience with other people. But I don't even know if that's what really people want. You know, watching the news and the world events is what everyone really wants, and not an individual's experience. So perhaps all of this is actually getting pretty stale. Maybe it's not what people want to see, nor are interested in. Maybe the reaction content is really the future of just sitting at a desk and reacting to other people. Personally, I would rather make zero content than make that unoriginal, just talking about content that people have made. I would much rather make my own. But a lot of times I feel like I'm either making negative or just kind of slop, and it's not really doing anyone any good. I mean, I could just make videos, I guess, showcasing the scenery, and that would be cool. I mean, I think a traveling channel would be pretty amazing to be able to do. I just personally can't separate the emotional out of my content, I guess, because whatever is on my heart, I feel like I have to speak. Otherwise, I can't speak at all. So it's a conundrum. And I especially like it when there's comments of people saying that the world doesn't owe me anything. And it's like, yeah, I understand that. And I don't think I've asked anyone for anything. I'm just sharing the struggles that I'm going through. I mean, if someone wants to give me something, I probably won't turn it down. But I'm not asking. I'm not a beggar. Like, I'm not making these videos for views. Obviously, I'm not getting a ton of views on each video, or likes, or comments, or anything. Like I said, I'm just doing it for my own well-being. It seems like there's only content online. It's news, reactions, video games, video game reviews, movies, and I don't know, maybe cat videos or kids' toys. I suppose in order to be successful at this YouTube game, I need to adopt one of those categories. But none of them really seem to interest me. So I guess it's riding my bike and just coming up with whatever pops into my brain. Comes up with? No, talk about whatever pops into my brain. And trying to go do it in cool places, and I guess in different ways. I suppose until it doesn't serve me anymore, or I crack and just decide to randomly quit. I don't know, I guess pursue something else. But I always like to be pursuing something that might have a good outcome for the future. You know, like that will grow. I don't know, it doesn't have to pay me right away, but into grow into something, I suppose. And it's cheaper than doing any kind of my own business, because this is technically free. Oh, and I guess I could do reviews, but I don't know. There's plenty of content for that already as well. I suppose in a way I'm also trying to figure out if I need to try and grow the channel or just keep doing what I'm doing. I think I know a way to grow it just from looking at the analytics from the video I made about saying Idaho is not for me, and the thumbnail had Idaho and then nope on it. That video definitely did really well compared to all my other ones. But it wasn't positive, it was pretty negative. And it seems like a lot of other YouTubers talk about the same type of content that they're forced to make, which is a lot of negativity. And I'd rather not make that kind of content. But I suppose that's what gets the views and gets clicks. And so it's, do you stay true to yourself and remain mediocre, or do you sell out and just do clickbaity topics and negativity and react to police body cam videos and the Iraq war and how politics is ruining everyone's lives? It's like a conundrum of just slogging it out and staying with the kind of content you want to make, or just make what everyone else is making and be successful and make money.